everybody good? Hi. Hello. Sharice Johnson Moore here, and I am the owner of Sharice Johnson Moore LLC, where I help entrepreneurs gain exposure through advertising, broadcasting, publishing, and marketing. So, how is everyone doing today, right? And it is another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it, right? So I want to talk to you about a subject that is so important to me, right? It is important to me, right? Because what I have learned in being an entrepreneur is that it is essential for you to go live for your business. Whether you are talking about grants, you're talking about your next launch, you're talking about your next book, you're talking about your next, your projects, your things that you have going on in your business, and you need to tell people. Okay. The one thing I have learned in business is if you don't tell nobody, ain't nobody gonna know. You don't tell nobody, ain't nobody gonna know nothing. Ain't nobody working for Dionne Warwick or the Psychic Network Hotline, okay? All right. And and you may say, why is it essential for you to go live for your business? Going live for your business puts you in front of an audience. The people that may become interested in what you're offering or what you're bringing to this live event. You might have where you want to gain clientele for your next offer, okay? And you are, you don't know your key clients yet. You don't know who what you're offering. Okay, I give you an example, right? So I do these live programs every Sunday, right? I do these live programs every Sunday, right? And the two programs, I'll say this. I'm a minister, an author, a motivational speaker, gospel artist. I am the owner producer of my own podcast, Sharice Johnson Moore's podcast, and I'm also the executive producer of Morning Word and Worship, Let's Talk Sunday, Entrepreneurial Corners, and Authors Extra Sunday. So you may be asking me, why do you go live? I created this show for the sole purpose of showcasing entrepreneurs and what they do. Okay. And putting them out in front to give them the exposure that they need. Say you sell life insurance, right? Say you sell life insurance and you want to come and tell people what kind of life insurance you're selling, because all life insurance is not the same. Okay. So you come on the show. Okay. You tell them what you do, where you're located, how to get in contact with you, what kind of life insurance you sell, or you sell life insurance, you sell property insurance, you sell residential insurance, you sell car insurance, it's so many insurances out there, I didn't realize how many it was, right? And you come and tell the people how to get in contact with you. You put your business out there for everybody to see, because you can have your business in Atlanta and get a client from California. Think of it. Think. I'm going to give you this concept of thinking outside the box. I am a business owner, and I had to realize that a couple of years ago, where I was just thinking, okay, I am an author. Get it? Author. And okay, don't get me twisted. Being an author, it is a business. Okay. Being an author, it is a business. So don't get that twisted. Okay, let you know that right now. Okay, so I'm an author, right? And say I was thinking I live in Uniontown, Pennsylvania, right? Uniontown, Pennsylvania is 45 minutes outside of Pittsburgh. And I was thinking, okay, I could sell to everybody in Uniontown. I could sell to everybody in Uniontown. Okay. Then the light bulb moment hit me in my head. This light bulb moment woke me up. It woke me up to the point of saying, look, there's almost 8 billion or trillion people in the world. 8 billion or trillion people in the world. Think about how many people that is. Think about how many people that is in the world, right? And say I do an interview. Give you an example. I do an interview and I talk about my book, and say somebody in Africa sees this interview. Oh, I want to buy the book. Ding, pick it up. Ding, pick it up. Okay, you don't have to. When I'll give you a good understanding of this. You can turn around and spread your message to around the world. I have had people from Paris. I have had people from Paris to buy my book. I have people from London buy my book. I have had people from Zimbabwe buy my book. Johannesburg buy my book. Think about it. Reach out. Okay. Now, say you're a grant writer or you help people do the grants. Okay. Think about it. Everybody needs money for something they want to do, right? Certain grants go with certain projects or certain businesses, okay? And now they have this thing where women can apply for all these grants for their businesses and stuff like that. I have had an influx of women teaching other women how to write grants, okay? And they go live and say, I'm teaching a class on how to apply for this grant or how to apply for that grant. Or they set it up where they're doing a Zoom meeting and they say, and they put the proposal together and what they're advertising. And then they come out with the commercial and say, look, all right, I got a grant for such and such from this company that's giving it out to women, that have low income or maybe pregnant, and then think about how many people would want to apply for that grant. All because they went live and talked about what they were offering. When you go live, it gives you a better reach, a great expansion. And when you tell people about what you sell, it gives you, it increases your visibility, your credibility, and things of that nature. And this is one thing I also want to tell entrepreneurs. When someone, just because you have social media, right? We have social media and everybody on social media. There ain't nothing wrong with social media, right? But sometimes you need just a platform to come and talk about what you do and get the exposure that you need, because everybody don't know you. Everybody does not know what you do. It's a lot of people. I run across people on the platforms all the time, and it's like, I ain't never heard this company before. I've never heard of this person before. And okay, let me see what kind of products they got. That draws people's attention to you when you come out from the darkness, when you come out from being, I just want to show you the products. I just want to show you products. I just want to sell products. You got to think beyond. You got to think way beyond that. I talk about this young lady all the time. Her business is called JMS Collections. JMS Collections, right? I buy from her all the time. Okay, see those jars back there on the table. I just bought those products from her. I just bought those products from her. And my thing is that I'm not. I like helping others. I love helping others. Others in their entrepreneur journey. Okay, so this is where she comes in. JMS Collections, body butters, body scrubs, body oils. She sells a lot of different things on her website, and her website is www.jmscollections.com. Okay, and she is on TikTok and on Instagram. Now, see how I just pitched that? Okay, this is what this episode is about. I like spreading the word about other people's businesses. That's another reason why I created this show. You can come as a guest. You can come as a person that wants to say, I have this product and this is what it does, and this is where you find it, and this is how you can buy it, and this is where it's available, and you talk about your products. You can talk about how they're made. You can talk about what made you come up with that concept for that product or service, product or services. And hey, I love to have you on the show. Going live is essential for your business. Whether you're doing guest spots or you're doing your own lives on your own, they are essential because it gives you more exposure. You want to get the eyes on what you do. You want to get them eyeballs and connect with your connect with new customers. Because sometimes we have to do a rotation. This is another thing I've learned in business. You have to get new eyeballs on the things that you do, because the old eyeballs may not buy everything from you. They might buy 1 or 2 products. Some people stick with you from the beginning of time when you first started, but then you're still gonna need new clients or customers. Okay, and that's why another thing where you need to get out and do your lives. Okay, I put this out here because I put it out there. Now, here's another one. If you would like to advertise your business or appearing on Entrepreneur Corners, please contact me at the email address at the bottom of the screen in the ticker table or my phone number for further details. Okay, so and we'll sit down and we'll talk and we'll get to know each other, and you will, and I'm going to say this, there is an investment required. There is an investment required to appear on this show. And I also have Entrepreneur Corners podcast, just podcast episode, where we will we'll interview, we'll record, but I will only use the audio for the podcast. Okay. There's also an investment in that. Right. And then I also have Entrepreneur Corners on Clubhouse, which is free. Okay. Entrepreneur Corners on Clubhouse is free. Okay. You can come talk about your products, come talk about you the same, because on Clubhouse, you can also listen to replays, just like you do the videos. You can go to my YouTube page and, go to the YouTube page and turn around and listen and watch the videos. Okay. You would like to reach out to me for an appearance on Entrepreneur Corners Live, Entrepreneurs Podcast, Entrepreneur Corners Clubhouse version, please get in contact with me with the email at the email on the screen. Hey, on the screen. Okay, all right. You can also go to my website and look this same information up. Is there on the website about how to appear on the show. It leads you to a form which you will fill out, or you can review it and go look at it and see what the requirements is to be on the show for all three, right? And I would like to gladly have you come on the show. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're doing grants, you're doing proposals, you're doing insurance, you're doing all these plethora of things. If you open up a new law firm, if you help young people, if you do young people events, events that you're having, you can come and talk about your events. Bringing exposure to what you do is so essential in today's market. And when you put everything into it, you put your advertising, your marketing, everything into it, it has a residual effect. It does. So you can go to my website, go down to the bottom of the website, and it'll tell you how to apply for Authors Extra Sunday, Entrepreneurial Corners, and I'm getting ready to expand some things, and I will keep you in the loop with that. Okay, I want to say I am so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful for all of you that come in and support this. Support me, support my business, right? And and the grateful thing is that life is what you put into it. Let me see, put this up here. Let me see if I put this up here. Okay, so if you would like to donate to this broadcast for your viewing pleasure, I am asking for donations. If you enjoy the program, you can donate to this live, to this business, because all of your donations help. It helps with it being produced. It helps with it being put out there. It helps with the exposure that I do. And it also helps with when you come on the show, I can use your video again, and you can go, and I and I always recycle my video. I repurpose them, and and I could use your video, next week. Say you're gonna be on my show next week, and then I'll use it maybe next month. I always repurpose the shows. If you miss this broadcast of Entrepreneurial Corners, you can always go to the podcast. You can listen to Entrepreneurial Corners on Sharice Johnson Moore's podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google, and 8 other distribution platforms, right? You could do that. You can always listen, right? So I want to say thank you to everyone that has showed up today. And I want to say I love you all. And come on, let's tell the world about your business, your products and services. Let's tell the world about your products and services, because you never know who's watching. Okay? I love you all, and I greatly appreciate everything that you do and coming and supporting me. I love you. I want y'all to have a very blessed day. All right. Bye, babies.